Big face of India this year. Hopefully on to better things next year. Texas Pro winner. I just realised you turned pro in when was it?
First of all, it's just I'm not a talker. Oh, it's good to be here. And it's a privilege and an honor to be on the tour, especially with Giants. I don't know how he got me to do this. I'm very, I keep to myself a lot. So he's like a brother. That's right. So it's an honor to be here to see you guys exactly. I know him though. Back in 2022 when I won the UK, yeah, he took the photo with me. So I remember his face.
It's nice, it's interesting. You meet a lot of people with your travels.
Yeah.
I know you like to show support.
Yeah. Awesome people. It's very good. So yeah, back to the question. I turned pro 2022, so I've only been in this industry for 2 years. Well, people think I've been here for like 10, 5 years. The thing about me is, I wasn't very interested in bodybuilding. I was told 4 years ago that I would be when I would definitely like to be president, so to fuck off. Yeah, because my pursuit was to be in Hollywood. Yes, I'm a fan of action movies. Most of my heroes are action figure people, so that was what I was pursuing to be. Well, God has a plan for everyone, which you don't know. So while I was busy pursuing to be an action star and doing some crazy things for 30 plus years, God just switched the whole thing around and just one step and everything just changed. So sometimes you just take a step of faith, yeah.
Seems to come out of nowhere, Andrew, in the last sort of 3 years.
Exactly.
Which is great, come to the forefront.
Came out of nowhere, I wasn't even on social media. It's stressful, you don't understand how people do the Instagram thing. I got someone to remember that for me. That's not stressful. It's a job, and so I wasn't even that.
It's crazy, I mean, your background, like I say, you're involved in other sports, but you find that a lot of people find bodybuilding and then they come to the forefront and it's a crazy genetics like itself, you can get to the top.
Yeah.
What's your plans? Next plan is obviously the Arnold in America for next year.
The plan is to just finish this goal first of all and get some other schedule I've got on my calendar sorted, and we'll see what happens, but definitely it's on my top list. 2 of them actually, in Ohio and the UK. I never lost in the UK. So I'll be coming back to get my title back.
Right.
Yeah.
So what was your judge's feedback? What did they say about improvement in the physique?
It's always the same thing. It's always the same thing. Make your front, make your back and back front. My front is, I think it's the most captivating part of the body is the wow factor. It's a killer. Well, I activate my back like my front, which I did. But the only thing they keep saying is you just have to make your ass more better. Like, come on, I'm black. Our eyes, it can be created like the other guys, or they wanted more of that, and they wanted more hamstrings. Hamstrings, I did, or what I'm struggling with is how to make it pop. I've got a hamstring, but sometimes I make it pop. But when it's time to like really bring it out, it shrinks back in. So that's I have to like work on, which is actually top on my drawing board. Then it's created with, that's the second part. That will be difficult.
See, it improves every show. I mean, you're very new to bodybuilding, really. I mean, obviously because you're a tall guy, got long limbs,
Yeah.
you've got to fill them limbs out. And I think, me personally, you've got one of the best front doubles in the world, one of the best abs to find in the world, because that's small waist, like I said. With improvements, I can see you doing real damage, even next year.
Yeah, exactly. Because one, I'm 6'2". It's really hard to feel that frame. Like really hard to feel that frame. Because one, if you stretch out the shorter guys, you stretch them to be the same height as us, they will be invincible. You can't see them. And you shrink us down to their heights, we'll body them. So, especially when you're tall, there are so many things you need to work on, and that's why we tall guys don't have specific body parts. We have to like everything else. Will be like Johnny Bravo. Weight is not good, so we have to like everything, especially calves, hamstrings, quads, everything. Everything has to be like beauty.
Yeah, the fact you're tall and you're very athletic is what's going for. You're very small waist. What's your waist measure?
On stage, I'm always 29. For Arnold of last year, I was 28.5 because I shrunk. We went after conditioning, so I lost some muscle. So I shrunk, but normally on stage, I'm 29. These were here, I think we didn't go the best probably out of 30.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think your physique could take a little bit more muscle. Not that it needs it, but I think your physique could take a bit more muscle. Just by looking at it, I think you could take a little bit more muscle, which is good because your physique isn't tapped out in my opinion.
Yeah, but now it's not about the size game anymore because now I'm still the biggest there. Yeah, in person. I'm still the biggest and tallest. So from the judges even, it's not about size. It's just about
Quality.
densifying work with God and just putting the final touch, putting the icing on the cake on those larger parts and those very things that needs to be, done just for them to see. Because the criteria, the criteria now in judging is different because this guy, when you as an athlete you walk up on stage and they've seen your physique for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years saying they're tired of this. And if they see someone who brings something different from what the eyes have seen, they get attracted, they get drawn to this. And if they say, okay, go fix this and that, you do exactly that, you come back, their eyes get drawn to those things they want to see, and this person will just remain the same because they're not interested, because they keep bringing the same thing every single year. So that's how it is now. And it's a good thing, the evolution now has changed into the taller guys, which is good. And that's why I'm happy.
To me, your physique doesn't look tired. Like some of the top pros, the physique is starting to look a bit tired. Yours is still fresh.
Yeah.
There's more there. You can see it coming, and I think you'll want to watch next year. I think it was the dark horse this year coming off the Texas Pro. Everyone thought, look out, Andrew's coming. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Texas Pro was just, that was the game plan. The game plan. That was why I didn't get myself engaged in the all through this year. I was actually prepping for the Arnold, and my body wasn't responding. And I spoke to my team and told them, listen, I don't want to go to the Arnold and not win or play second or third. I don't want that. I want to win, and going after winning, not just going just to be there. And I pulled out and I focused on myself. My first ever off season, and I gained 10 kilos, which was good. And that was why for the Texas Pro we had a game plan to just come in there, just to make a statement. Then at the Olympia we just wrap it up. But sometimes you roll the dice, it doesn't go properly. So, yeah.
If you stand out in that lineup because of the sheer size of it, and your dimensions. You've got that full muscle look as well.
Yeah.
Like I say, it's just a...
As a judge, what sort of advice would you give to Andrew with regards to his future?
I think it's doing the right thing. I mean, all he needs to do, forget the muscle side of it, it might put on 1-2 kilos. Like I said, it's the quality of refinement he needs to bring. That dark, that edge look from the back, like you said, the glute hand time, fill out the hamstrings a bit more. I think everything else is on point. Not blow that waist. Don't overcomplicate things. What I like is Andrew's simple approach to bodybuilding.
I felt like the first couple of years needed, from the side, I felt there was needed more density, and I felt in Texas, when you turn to the side, you kind of got that more 3D, that more density there, which gave you more sort of, depth to your physique.
Yeah,
I was happy to see that.
I'll get back to people with shape. I mean, like Sean Rogan, he bought a purpose package. You remind me of him in some ways because of the aesthetics of your physique. And he won the Olympic before. And Victor Martinez, the year he lost, I was there. He only lost from the side. Front to back, he was good. He didn't have that thickness to cut that from the side. He was twice the depth of it, and that's what lost him the Olympia. Even though aesthetically, he was more pleasing. But I think you can do it. And it's not, it'd be nice to him around 6 foot again winning Olympia, because the average height of this Olympia is 5'7", 5'8". Like you say, it's much harder for you to build muscle of frame of your size. It's so much harder.
Yeah, well, I think, for me, I think I'm just there, I'm knocking on the door. Yeah, because after the Olympia, I got feedback from Steve, from Semianr, from Tyler, from so many people, from judges, and I'm just there, I'm knocking on the door. I just have to give them what they want, and that's it. And now I know exactly what they want, so it's made my job even more much easier. I just don't focus on those things, and that's it.
Who's your favourite physique of any era? What's your favourite physique?
Bodybuilding?
Yes.
No one. Me.
Good, I like it.
Yeah, because I was never interested in the sport. I've got no one I would say, oh, this is my hero, this person. No, all my heroes are in movies, but they're all like movie stars. So I've got no one in bodybuilding.
Respect, that's good.
Yeah, so it's just me. I'm my own hero.
Anyone like to give me fire a question, Andrew?
Yeah. Andrew, first of all, thank you for coming to Crayford. My question is, it's kind of tied in with your waist one. So, do you have a specific gut protocol that you follow throughout the year that helps keep your abs tight, waist sucked in, or is it something you don't really have to worry about? Because I feel like for me personally, what I've learned this year is prioritize my gut health over everything. Because I've had IBS gut issues where I prioritize these, definitely suck the waist a lot more during prep and stuff. So it's very curious to hear from Olympia.
I would say genetics also play a role in this, and also disciplinary actions too. You need to be disciplined, especially from the way you eat. Sacrifices also, there's you just have to stay away from so many things. Yeah.
Complex carbs, the bad stuff basically.
Not just bad stuff, also the fun stuff too. Yeah. You need to stay away from the fun stuff. And I stopped drinking beer, I think for about 12, 15 years now. Yeah, but spirits, about tequila, vodka, yeah. Because one, those stuffs are organic and helps too. For me, I channel them into positivity. I use them like to detox and clean my gut system because they're organic. So I just stick to one brand of each of them. And it's good. So far, I've been doing that for like 5+ years now, and it's helping. And also apple cider vinegar. That stuff works. You should try that. First thing you wake up in the morning, you take a glass with warm water. That's really good. If you cannot, if you're having coffee, you mix it with your coffee. That's good. If you can't do that before you go to bed, you make tea, chamomile tea or green tea. That's the worst. It's a very good side effect, bro.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
I noticed earlier when you had a meal, you like it very plain, which is good.
What's that?
You don't need condiments, you don't need ketchup and stuff like that.
No. The bodybuilding opinion is different because for me, I'm someone who follows instructions. If you tell me it's white rice and chicken, it's programmed here. It's just that white rice and chicken. If you say do this and that, program, do this and that.
It's good the fact you keep your
Yeah.
99% of your food very clean.
Yeah.
You notice with people that don't, it shows like you said in their stomach if they're eating a lot of sugars and.
Yeah, he does the same too. He does the same too. So.
Anyone else with a question?
What made you go into bodybuilding? What started?
So,
When you got into bodybuilding,
yeah.
how did you start? Did you just train in the gym and thought I'd do a show?
No. I got positive feedback from a whole lot of people. Top athletes, coaches who saw me. Everyone thought I was actually competing. When they first saw me, they thought I was competing. But I was not even thinking about that. They thought I was competing, and they gave me positive feedback that I would definitely do well in the sport. And I was denying myself, and for about 2.5 years, and then I decided to just take that step of faith, and I did it, and it's been
What was
different.
your first show?
That's funny. I'll tell you the story. That's a funny one because I was surrounded with people who I was surrounded with people who were so positive. They wanted me to go into bodybuilding and do good. That was a good thing. But then again, the level of IQ didn't match with mine. I've always been that person who wants to win. Second place, not like it hurts to be second place. It hurts to be
During
second.
our sport, what sport did you do before you went into bodybuilding?
I did a whole lot of sport, but bodybuilding is just the only sport I decided to go professional. I did lots of stuff. I'm a very good goalkeeper to start with. I'm a very good defensive midfielder. When it comes to karate and kickboxing, I'm very good. But bodybuilding is just why I decided to go professional. And it's been good ever since. So back to the first show. People were saying, how about you just, because you have to have a pro card before you can now channel your full thoughts and pursuits into the industry. And they were like, okay, just settle for less. I can't settle for less. Like, you just go to any place. Somewhere you suggesting you go over to Malta, to Japan, or small country, Spain, and get a pro card. I'm like, no. I want to go to the Arnold's. Because you go to the Arnold's home, it's the biggest amateur show. And it's got just one pro card. And you nail it, you will just explode. And they saw me like I was crazy because the way they were looking at me was, well, you were just a training partner of ROS and you just, like an influencer or trainer with this and that and this and that. But I let them know the way I'm thinking, my level of IQ and pursuit is different from theirs. Some people suggested I do the Amateurs Olympia because it's got 27 pro cards, 3 pro cards, 8 division. But still, I'm like, no, I just want the 1 of 9 pro cards, just one. Yeah, that's one, and you'll be somebody. And they thought it was crazy until when I went to Vegas, come there 4.5 weeks. That was my prep for the ablut. And I stepped on stage and it was a wrap. That was a wrap. I
think your fans are calling Andrew, pretty definitely your calling. He was meant to be a bodybuilder, 100%.
I think so actually also, because ever since I made a decision, it's been a different thing entirely. I remember my first day when I got my pro card was 4.5 weeks. Texas Pro, first Texas Pro was 6 weeks prep. Arnold Classic UK came immediately afterwards. I was in Dubai, I got my visa 5 days to the show. And I went in there and yeah, killed it. Olympia, yeah, I was sick and everything, it's not an excuse, but I got 8 my first Olympia, which is very good. For the Arnold, which was the same 6 weeks prep. Last year, yeah, probably just 6 weeks.
The other last year.
After 6 weeks, yeah, all my preps have been 6 weeks prep.
You winning free,
Yeah, I know, I did actually.
yeah.
Texas Pro was 6 weeks prep last year. Olympia was extended, I think, almost 8 weeks prep. This Arnold, I call it off. This Texas Pro was, I didn't put a proper count because I did the off season by myself. So the off season and the prep all was intertwined together. So,
I can see the Arnold coming up next year is going to be very interesting. Obviously, Hattie's already said he's putting it out. Hattie's not doing it. He's concentrating on Olympia.
I don't care, even if he's doing it, I don't know. Listen, Hattie's just Hattie.
Yeah.
I don't care about those people. He's been the same for 4 or 5 years. I'm not worried about that.
No.
Yeah, anyone who wants to come to the Arnold should come. The only thing I'm worried about is just me and my team. Or rather, my team doing the right thing, rolling the dice properly. Because when we roll the dice properly, it's a wrap. It's a wrap for everyone.
I like your attitude. You don't fear anyone now, which is great.
Yes,
I think if you and Samson the Arnold next year battling it out, it's going to be great. Looking forward to that.
Imagine if you beat Samson at Yard, imagine the hype that was built for the Olympia. That would be the greatest Olympia ever.
Oh, if you took Samson's scalp at the Arnold, be a mad G.
Oh, imagine that.
It would be a massive audience. It just make it incredible. I think you can do it. You've got the genetics to do it.
You think I can do it? I know I can do it.
100%.
Yeah, I know I can do it. I just, like I said it, just for my team to roll the dice properly. That's it. They've not been rolling the dice properly. We roll the dice properly. It's a wrap.
Well, the last few shows you've come in on the money. You come in spot on, so no question that you'll come in next time. And other people miss time in prep, so I haven't seen you miss time on really yet. So there's pressure on everyone else.
Can I ask you a question? If he'd have brought Texas, and this guy,
Yeah.
if he brought Texas to the Olympia, where do you think he'd have placed?
All honesty?
Yeah.
No.
I think
No. I think it would be no. If that had happened, pre-January would be fun. No one can say because that physique, they've seen it. And seeing the same physique again, it depreciates value. So if we up to the game a little bit, it will be good because always coming to the finals better. So the pre-judge will be fun. For me, I don't judge like that. I don't compare like that. I don't say things like that because everyone brings their game. And these guys are judges. They've seen you, they've seen this, and you bring this again. They'll be like, oh, okay, we've seen this. They'll start searching for something.
Well, look at the points. It's very close to mine. It's very close. There's only a few points in it, even for them places, which is so obviously there was a lot of judgment and missed this, not deciding on you or I at the time.
Yeah, well, there's something about my health, this mentality of moving forward. If after every game, once the judges or the referee says it's a wrap, whatever the result is, I take it to move forward. I don't reflect back on what happened because it's happened. So if they say this person looks good or better, yeah, just keep going forward.
What's the atmosphere like backstage before?
Everyone's cool. It's good. Like backstage, we're all together, like jumping it up, we're just having fun.
That's
Guys
good.
just having fun. Yeah.
Who's your main buddies in bodybuilding?
What?
Who's your main friends in bodybuilding?
Nick and Hunter. Nick and Hunter. Because Hunter actually, Nick, I've battled with Nick one time. He's an amazing person. At the end of last year. He's so amazing. And he sees me so much potential. He was the one who says if Andrew gets his shits together, it's a wrap for everyone. Which is true. And he knows. But Hunter has made me a better bodybuilder because I've competed with Hunter so many times, like in person, together so many times. And he improves, I improve. We go on stage and we just keep going. And Hunter is no big, it's no small guy, he's big. The name also is big. Mentality, physique and everything, it's good. But when we step on stage, we talk shit together on stage, we have fun, we push ourselves, but always get the advantage of him, which he knows well. He made me better.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Any of the greats give you encouragement, like Ronnie Coleman or any of the greats, the icons that give you good encouragement?
Yeah, you just keep doing what you're doing and just try to be better. Yeah, it's the same thing, just work on what the judges say, do the right thing, try to be better. It's the same thing.
I know necessarily with your trainers, where you keep your training quite basic, which I love, but you keep the basic movements.
Yeah, it depends on the program I'm doing. Yeah.
How many days a week do you train?
It depends on the off season. I remember I was doing 4 days, sometimes 5 days in prep, 6 days.
I get that. It's obviously split the body parts up because you've got less energy.
Yeah, exactly. It all depends on the program and what we have going on.
I feel like you've got a question. I can feel it coming.
Anyone else with a question?
Yeah. Yes, Andrew. So obviously I've been following you for a long time. I remember the first show you did, if I'm wrong, was the Dubai show. It wasn't IFBB, right? Yeah, okay. I think that was 21, right? Yeah, I remember seeing that. Was that like, let me just test the waters?
Yeah.
Or did you think, I want to be an Olympia, I'm going to do this and that?
No.
It was just like, because you looked crazy at that show, I remember.
Yeah.
And I think Nick Strength and Power did a video, yeah, and that's when you started to like get known in the industry. So my question is, when you did that show, do you think you would be where you are now, or was it more like, let me just test this and see where it takes me?
That was actually a test of the waters because I said to myself, why just jump into a professional or an amateur show when you've known no basic like fundamentals and prerequisites. So I wanted to see how I felt on stage, my posing, nervousness, pressure, and things like that. So I decided to do that show. That show was, I think it was 5 days of preparation or something.
Yeah, you want it pretty easy to
Yeah, it was like 5 days. Like they told me to do the show. I'm like, no, I'm not doing the show. I'm not doing the show. And then I'm like, whatever, I'll just go do that show. And I remember I went to the person I was like working with, and he was like, okay, go immediately and we'll start doing the cardio. So it was just cardio, and just, yeah, it was 5 days.
Last question, obviously you hadn't stepped on stage before. How did you get ready for the show in terms of knowing the poses and how to put your feet, how to breathe, things like that? Did anyone help you with that, or you like
No.
just freestyle everything?
No. Listen, I go backstage and I see people lie down and put their feet up. I think they're crazy, honestly. Like, I don't see, like, they will say, it keeps the blood from coming down and all that and stuff. I don't believe in that shit. Like, backstage, you see, I'm just vibing. Yeah, I'm just, everyone with their own. Some people like to copy and paste, but I just stick to the way I am. Yeah, I just stick to the way I am. Sometimes I allow the flow, my stomach on the floor, just